turning suggestions into stories, mastering that in reported speech. Hello, language explorers. Welcome back to our series on English language learning. Today, we're delving into the wonderful world of reported speech, specifically, how to report suggestions using that. This is a vital part of English communication and a great tool to add to your language skills. Before we dive into reporting suggestions with that, let's quickly recap what reported speech is all about. Reported speech, also known as indirect speech, is a way to share what someone said without quoting them directly. For instance, let's look at a direct speech example. Alice said, "Let's go to the park." If we want to report this, we could say, Alice suggested going to the park. Now let's focus on how to report suggestions using that. The structure for reporting suggestions with that is subject plus suggested, that plus subject plus verb in base form. An example of this could be, direct speech, "Why don't we take a break?" asked Jane. Reported speech, Jane suggested that we take a break. Notice that the word that is optional in these sentences, and both sentences mean the same thing. So far, we've seen fairly simple sentences. But what about longer and more complex suggestions? The rule remains the same. Here's an example. Direct speech. "Let's solve this problem step by step," John suggested. Reported speech. John suggested that we solve the problem step by step. Remember, when using reported speech, you may also need to change the tense of the verb and pronouns, depending on the context. Let's put these new skills into practice. Try changing these sentences from direct to reported speech using that. 1. How about we study together for the test? Suggested Lily. 2. Let's order pizza for dinner, Tom proposed. Once you've tried, check your answers. 1. Lily suggested that we study together for the test. 2. Tom suggested that we order pizza for dinner. That wraps up our session on reporting suggestions with that. Practice makes perfect, so don't forget to use these techniques in your day-to-day conversations. It's been a pleasure teaching you. Stay curious, keep learning, and remember, your language journey is a story worth telling. Until next time.